Rowan River met her first dawn on a guava gold Friday, the 11th of November, 1999, inside a bamboo clinic tucked between the J Canals and Cinema Hills of Ha Long Bay, northern Vietnam. Outside, fishing skiffs drifted through pearl mist, while a lone danbao player teased soft sunrise notes beside a clay pot of lemongrass tea. Rowan's mother, a lacquer and lay artist who slips tiny jade chips in every tunic pocket, hummed lullabies about water dragons braiding bravery into moonlit waves. Her father, a floating farm carpenter whose jacket always smells of star anise smoke and palm sugar, leaned close to the newborn's ear and promised that true horizons never shrink a body. They simply wait for souls bright enough to blaze. Curves wind through the River family like emerald rivulets across rice terraces, so nobody blinked when baby Rowan burst the silk ties on her third naming gown before father men finished the closing amen. Ba No Gai Lang quietly loosened each seam, slid moss green satin wedges into the gaps, and laughed that extra cloth costs dong while extra daring buys continents. From that sunrise onward, every bedtime prayer ended with the same refrain, glow so fierce that even phosphoplankton paused. Primary school mornings tasted of pandan waffles and corridor whispers. Taller and fuller than every classmate, Rowan eclipsed the shaky slide projector whenever Miss Twa asked her to trace monsoon routes on a weather-curled map. One humid recess, a boy jeered she blocked more sun than the limestone peaks. That twilight she tiptoed into her mother's lacquer shed, rescued chipped jade shards, polished them bright, and stitched them like fallen comets down both sleeves of her navy cardigan. At first bell next dawn, flickering tube lights scattered green sparks through chalk dust clouds each time she raised her hand. A visiting eco-volunteer filmed 10 wobbly seconds on an old flip phone, posted the clip to a newborn video board, and before moonrise, 23,000 strangers applauded the girl who turned teasing into tidal light. Rowan penciled one promise on a jackfruit smudge worksheet. Mirrors magnify while echoes fade. Teen weekends belong to sunset craft stalls along the floating market, midnight bamboo drum circles by torchlight, and dawn reef sweeps where glassfish curved question marks beneath jade water. Store jeans bruised her thighs, so Rowan traded kayak lessons for sun-bleach sales, cut them into sweeping palazzo pants and posed against coral-washed docks while Swiftlet scribbled commas overhead. She launched an online diary titled Jade Eclipse, captions weaving bay slang with clear English truths like hips carry half the sunrise. By her 17th National Day, 89,000 loyal hearts double-tapped each jade dusk frame, proof that glowing rectangles hush cafeteria gossip faster than any guidance speech. So scholarship swept her south to Singapore's LaSalle College of the Arts. Daylight dissolved inside Pattern Studios. Nights belonged to a 24-hour faux cart glowing under Esplanade Bridge. The cart's flickering lotus neon became her key light. Between basil orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment bowls into hibiscus hairpins while decoding dart rotation in half-haw long loop and half-city snap. And loop, drumming bamboo ladles on steel pots while rapid hemming a velvet trench soared beyond 1 million plays inside 48 hours. Vogue Singapore crowned her the faux couture, yet every sponsor letter stalled at regional size 22. Rowan slid each pitch into a folder titled Patience, like Lagoon Haze, and kept ladling star anise broth. Fortune drifted in with Orchid Bloom of 2023 when Balenciaga invited her to co-design a plus-range capsule named Dragon Ripple. Rowan answered with 3 tie-bright vows. Patterns must stretch to 62-inch hips. Half the campaign crew must rise from public art colleges. 10% of every euro earned will fund seagrass film labs for curvy teens from Langsan to Laxon. The atelier agreed before dawn. Wash Marina Bay Rose Gold. The campaign filmed at sunrise on a floating glass runway anchored within jade channels of the bay. Rowan glided a deep green satin trench across mirror water while drones hovered like patient kites. Once images rippled through global feeds, every extended size coat vanished inside 43 hours through 23 nations. Jade Eclipse sailed past the 500,000 follower tide mark, still scented of ginger steam and sea breeze. Rowan live streamed gratitude from the faux cart roof while early trains hummed beneath coral clouds. Spotlight warmth invites, rumor gulls. A keto podcaster claimed Rowan cinched iron corsets beneath linen between spoonfuls of coconut custard. She answered from Dragon Peak at sunset, sports bra and linen cargos, belly rolls brushed with edible silver glitter. Fingers tapped a dambow riff on driftwood. Then she laughed. The East Sea never apologizes for breath, and neither will I. 10 million viewers reposted under tag Silver Wave Truth, sugaring their own curves with powdered sweet rice until gossip melted like dawn haze. Heart wages braided with capsule royalties birthed river resin. A whipped body butter, swirling lotus seed oil, wild honey nectar, and Michael sparks that glow teal under foam flash. 15,000 jars poured inside her father's stillhouse loft, lids tied with reclaimed net twine bows and tag stamped Nourish Your Horizon. Stock evaporated in 86 minutes, raising 187,000 euros written fully in letters. 20% seated Eclipse looms, grants pairing industrial sewing machines with stormproof cinema drones for plus-size youth in Delta villages from Hoi An to Ha Tien. 8 months later, 38 fellows projected a moonrise fashion rhapsody onto karst cliffs, earning breakfast show applause on 3 continents. The Paris Fashion Week engraved legend. 10 minutes before Rowan's closing walk for Balenciaga Curve, a backstage steamer burst, shrinking her sapphire mesh gown by 7 inches. With 90 ticking seconds, she grabbed copper faux baskets, flattened them into scalloped shields, pinned them across tent seams, and glided the runway chiming like harbor bells. Vogue World christened the feat the faux shield miracle. Balenciaga reissued the gown with detachable bronze petals, praising her monsoon calm. Another 1 million admirers anchored on her profile before after-party lychee fizz cooled. Drama resurfaced when a disgruntled stylist leaked clipped emails alleging she demanded lobster pho and chaufferette sampans for her rescue penguin. Rowan posted the full chain, rider listing refillable water urns, mung bean stew for crew, captioned rehearsal monitors for deaf pattern cutters, then routed that month's affiliate revenue, 123,000 euros, into typhoon relief therapy circles for coastal weaving cooperatives. Fans echoed her Bay mantra, receipts eclipse rumor dust. By midsummer 2024, Jade Eclipse glows with 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million real paddlers, and 1.6 million long-form vlog pilgrims. Engagement flows near 9%, softening brand spreadsheets. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Compass, a watch vignette filmed inside a quartz grotto, glowing with aqua fireflies beneath Palawan's marble arches. Rowan accepted once Cartier funded therapy stipends for night shift laundry crews studying design. They toasted with calamansi soda. The final reel, her wrist shining beneath teal ripples, became Cartier's most saved post that quarter. Family keeps her keel steady. Twice each month she streams, strings and spice, father looping bamboo guitar blues while mother inlays jade shards onto festival capes. Rowan thrift flips denim jackets live. One episode peaked at 9 million views when a curious sea turtle surfaced beside the dock set, nudged a twine bow, and drifted under a confetti of heart emojis. A marine refuge now sponsors every stream, tagging rehabilitated turtles with solar charms, funded by River Resin. River Resin's second-year revenue floated beyond 11 million euros. Rowan leased a silent pro grading hall, carved skylights through pandan rafters, and staffed jar lines with retired seagrass farmers and animation graduates. Each tin still wears its net twine bow tied during midday Donmouth groves. Efficiency auditors begged for shrink bands. She quoted Ba Nan Lan Len, warm hands weave legends while machines only count jars, and bows endured. Mental health candor studies her feed. She pairs cliff edge editorials with hostel mirror selfies captioned Same Sea, Gentler Tide. Shares breathing tracks recorded in mangrove tunnels and CBT worksheets in Vietnamese and English. A teletherapy partner hosts sliding scale sessions. 96,000 users hail her honesty as first dawn. Community lantern sails glow each new moon. Glow Delta drifts invite fans to kayak bioluminescent channels wearing river resin on shoulders and LED lotus crowns. Ticket profits widen eclipse looms and plant seagrass meadows. Shore cafes celebrate 15% revenue lift on drift nights. Rowan guides every flotilla, lophia bamboo riffs floating from waterproof speakers while she pauses mid-current to tighten stranger life vests. Horizons keep stretching like Gaiva's sunrise ribbons. She is drafting a memoir titled Violet Reverie for release next winter in 9 languages. A streaming titan wraps season 1 of a docu-series following her dream to convert retired rice barges into solar sewing and media studios that float from the Red River to the Irrawaddy. Puma prepares tight pole sneakers, wide toe boxes edged with reflective faux shields. 10% of every pair will extend eclipse looms from Phuket to Port Blair. If Rowan River's voyage from J-chip cuffs to faux shield miracles filled your compass with bright wind, tap like, smash subscribe, and share which ember glowed loudest. The silver dust bamboo riff, the turtle bow splash, or the bronze petal runway rescue. Scroll the description for river resin drops, eclipse loom grant portals, and tonight's Strings and Spice playlist. Remember, every curve can redirect dawn, every scar can cradle moonlight, and Reef Crown Bay still cheers spirits bold enough to blaze brighter than rumor. Knot your twine bow, lace those tie Paul sneakers, and stride until the skyline whispers your name.